Okay.
Yes.
I really do wish the next time they make a Spellforce game, it will be in a new engine with better graphics and better mechanics and better gameplay. Because there's so many things that can improve on. So many. Like the UI, definitely need improvement. Don't know why all
It's
of your...
getting closer, Shaikan. I can feel it.
Where is it? In this pool?
No. It's strange. I'm confused. It's there, but it's also not there.
There are strange mechanisms here. Could it be them?
Malachi was an ingenious engineer. Maybe he somehow used the energy of the seal.
Judging by the pulsing magic coming from the first seal, I'm sure there's a lot of energy to be tapped. Although I doubt even he knew what he was tapping into.
So where is it?
Probably outside.
Outside?
That's it! An ingenious hiding place, buried in lava under molten rock, between burning fires and deadly eruptions. Only a godlike being could reach it.
Or someone who can ride a dragon, little one.
You're really here.
Sariel, how did you know?
I didn't know, Shay. It was just a feeling.
Oh, now this is a surprise. More mortals.
Sariel! How good to see you recovered.
Yes, Kane, I'm well now. You saved us both from grave danger, and I haven't yet been able to thank you.
But you haven't come all the way to Steelcoast just to thank Kane, have you?
You are right, as always. I felt you'd be here, and...
And there's important news about Zazut you had to learn as quickly as possible. We also wanted to know how your mission's going.
We're advancing step by step, Iroh. It's difficult to persuade gods who are unwilling to share their knowledge.
Hopefully you will advance even further. Zazut is trying to move on the Shaikan. It seems he singled us out as the one threat capable of stopping him.
He's moving on the Shaikan? How?
Several times the Nameless tried to open a gate in Westgard, but we were able to destroy them quickly. The Dragonfire helped a lot.
Then all of a sudden the attack stopped.
This can't be good.
We thought the same, Kane, so we sent out Drakeling scouts into the surrounding territories.
Based on a theory of Magister Ascan, we feared the Nameless would try to gather strength in one of those territories, and then launch an all-out attack in Westgard with 50 or more portals opening at once.
On the plains of Argan they found them. Hundreds of them. They really are massing forces, and I'm absolutely sure Zazut himself will be leading the attack.
So we set out to gather as many allies as we could on board the city ship, to meet with Zazut's forces on the plains of Argan. When Sariel said she felt your presence here, we came to offer our assistance.
Myself or Shay will join you on your mission. The other will continue to Shard to recruit the Norcane.
And I would have a request of my own, Shaikan.
You too are a Shaikan now, Sariel. Remember?
No, I'm not. Of that much I'm sure. I carry your blood, but I'm no Shaikan. What I really am and where I come from has always been in darkness. The events of the Wastelands of Sorrow have opened my eyes.
You want to know who you really are?
If I find out more about myself, I might even become more powerful. I know there's more.
Very well. That is a lot to take in. We proceed as follows. Jorbal and I will venture outside of this facility to reach the second seal. There we will summon Ragul, so that Zarak can invoke the second seal.
Zarak!
You got a problem with that, redhead?
Silence, Orc!
He's with us, so leave it. When we return, we'll try to find out more about Sariel. She's right. We could use a more powerful ally, and I am sure there's more in her than we know.
Right.
Ugh. So...
Good. Yes.
So wait a second.
Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Good.
What is all this?
Good.
Well, I don't know what is in this lab
Yes.
or what is it, but I'm gonna go grab it.
Yes, another one. It's your job now, Leanne.
Ah, memory banks. Now they show up. I'm gonna
All
go grab
clear.
all of them.
Memory bank here.
Will you stop attacking me? Please.
We're leaving. Yes.
Stop it. Leave me alone.
Go! Yes. 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 Good. Yes. Go get them!
Okay. You are going to die.
Good.
Jesus.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Good. Leanne, we've got a new memory bank. Yes, good. Leanne, please check this memory bank as well.
Use memory card Kane.
You are strong, young hunter, but you are no match for me. Did you really think you and your demon friends could so easily hunt me down? Shake your head as furiously as you want, you won't get out. Do you know who I am? Do you know what I am capable of?
I know that you will regret keeping me here.
Well, how do you think you'll escape? Your demon friends won't help you, of that you can be sure. You are under my control now and will do as I say.
Wow.
I will do nothing of that sort.
We'll see about that. But before I start, I will probe your mind, if you don't mind.
That was not funny.
What do we have here? Ah, Cain isn't your real name, is it? You were born... Oh, now that is a surprise. An elf in league with demons. Kayan. Oh, Kayan, you've been a naughty boy. You are a hunter, a raptor. Yes, I can feel your urge to fight, your urge to kill. But you're still not what I'm looking for. I wonder. A dragon, maybe? The hunters of the Emperor are about to capture Ur. I think I should have a talk with the Emperor. Now this is...
Whoops.
What is this? What a pitiful memory. You're a bloodhound. You're supposed to crave blood and battle, not think about how you fooled around as a puppy. I need something much more aggressive. Maybe a raptor. Oh, yes. You're the answer to my highest hopes. Your defenses are so strong. Not even Ur could keep eluding me for so long. I'll have to think of something else. This log can be recreated another time. I discovered an interdimensional rift today in one of the back rooms. Odd that it would appear just there. I've covered it with a spell and tied the spell to the substances in the 4 cauldrons around it. Extinguishing the fires in the correct sequence will drop the spell.
Huh. Extinguishing the fires in the correct sequence? The hell does that even mean?
Oh, now, but not enough to get me, Hunter. Not enough to get... No! Impossible!
Oh, it's a different one.
Why did you react to my knockout gas, but to no other alchemic substance I gave you? I have to do more research. The materia prima will surely get to you one day. Then this log can be recreated.
Good.
That was my bad.
I knew you'd come.
Can you tell me more about what I just heard? About Kayan, Sariel, and a love gone wrong?
I'm Cain now. Ever since that fateful day on the way to Turganak, for almost a millennium now.
I knew you were old, but not that old.
There's not one day I did not regret what I did to Sariel.
Is that why you persuaded the Council of Elders to explore Steelcoast some more?
You were skeptical back then already. You knew it wasn't the whole story. If you want, I can tell it to you now.
I'd love to hear that story. Tell me what you can.
Sariel, or rather Sariel, was found by explorers of our kind in the early days of the Hyborian Empire. I was told that it was in some kind of Shaper ruins. Her body was withering away, strands of blue fire running up and down her skin, which was very pale. She was half conscious and spoke in a strange language none of our scholars could understand. Our best healers set out to perform the Kara Anai, a cleansing and healing ritual that healed her body, but her mind was still far, far away. She chose to stay with us and proved her talent for magic more than once, but our elders knew she was in pain and holding back on her real power, so they decided to send her to Turganak. Our sisters in Turganak have a high discipline, and our elders were sure they would be able to help Sariel focus and maybe even reach her memory buried deep inside of her. Sariel agreed to go, but didn't want to go alone, so the elders chose me as a companion and guard for her on the way to Turganak. They couldn't have made a worse choice, for I was secretly in love with her. Her aura, her blue hair, those strange markings on her skin left by the blue fire, all that stirred the passion in me.
But she rejected you.
Rejection is no word for it. I was smothered by a stream of humiliating words. I will never forget this tirade, but it only stirred my passion, and...
You tried to force yourself on her?
The pain of what her magic did to me is only surpassed by the guilt I feel today about what I had done. But at that time there was nothing I could do. I was hurt, gravely wounded, and so I cursed the gods and called upon the forces of the abyss. Agrazog, a high-ranking demon lord, answered my call. He gave me the powers I now have to hunt, to judge, and to execute.
You used them to hunt down Sariel?
I found her on a barren rock somewhere in the Windwall Mountains. I'm not sure how she got there or what she was doing there. For me, it seemed like she was in a deep meditative state. Remembering her former defenses, I approached her, sword raised. All of a sudden, I couldn't move anymore. My feet wouldn't budge, and neither would any other muscle in my body. I beheld that my sword was freezing over. That was when Sariel turned to me, a dangerous little smile on her lips. She stared at me, right at me with her ice blue burning eyes. I felt my whole body starting to freeze over, and I assumed I was about to die, when everything went black. When I came to, my sword had splintered, and Sariel was gone. I wanted to go search for her, but Agrazog claimed his prize, and so I had to play judge for him. One case was an influential alchemist named Malachi, but he was prepared for me and put me under a spell that made me his willing puppet, although I tried with every fibre to resist him. As you have learned from the memory cards, he probed my mind with this machine of his and found out about Sariel and about her powers. He wanted her for his research.
And you had to find her.
Listen for yourself, Shaikan. I've retained this memory card ever since I snapped out of the binding spell when he started torturing Sariel.
He tortured her?
There was nothing I could do for her, so I fled. But from then on, I became a better judge. You are free to judge me, though. I deserve every kind of punishment.
Living with what you did seems punishment enough, Cain. I really hope it made you a better man. I will consider telling Sariel about your involvement. Thank you for your openness. It shows there's more to Sariel than meets the eye.
Okay.
So, my little pet hunter, you have done well. Let me see how you managed it. There is Sariel. Good. You've not raised your stupid sword again. She would have noticed you from miles away with your aggressive attentions. And now the vial. Careful now. Yes, the gas knocked her out. It's interesting. Although I blocked your memory about her, you still take her up. Like you're still in love with her. Maybe one day I'll do some research into this odd love feeling.
Yes.
So, what do I do?
Yes. Yes.
That's it? Are you serious? Well, there's not much I can do now. What is with the music, man? It's starting to get on my nerves. That's a lever.
Yes.
What did that lever do? Let's go there and find out. Lever! What do you do? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Whatever.
Over there.
Let's go over here. Well, save up. I don't know what else you're supposed to do. Like, I can't, like... I already have all the memory stuff. But the game won't let me do anything about it. Cane. Yeah. Oh, I already used it all.
Careful, Jobal. We're leaving. Those flares seem hot enough. Your hide.
Let alone yours, little one.
Whenever you call me that, it reminds me so much of Kelar.
You bonded, didn't you?
Yes. And we are very close.
I'm happy for you.
Oh. You serious? There's stuff out here? That's not cool.
Good. Good. Yes. Good. Yes.
Now I need to go and explore this entire area just to make sure I got everything.
Yeah. Yes. Good.
Can you stop that? It's
Over
really
there.
annoying.
Go!
There's something
Forward.
here.
Forward.
I need to kill all these guys first, though. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure there's a staff somewhere that I need to equip, right?
Over there. Over there. Yes. Good. Go! We're leaving. Yes. Good.
We are here, little one.
I'll summon Ragul.
This dragon blood surely is some great juice. I should have used some for my field dog.
Just invoke the seal, Zarak.
I'm impressed with how far you've come, Shaikan. Although Neathaf and Tiara didn't hide the seals very well, you found them in no time.
Well, thank you. Now carry on.
You really have no doubts about your cat-tailed friend?
No. And now invoke the seal.
You're such a terrible liar, Shaikan. But enough talk! Behold! The second seal arises!
Show off.
Oh! I didn't even know you can do that.
Good. Yes.
Seriously. I did
Good.
not even know that you can summon heroes to you. Well.
Yes.
Will you look at that? Learn something new every day.
Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Good.
I swear. I bet you anything that they'll
Yes.
hide stuff around here. Then again, I might be just wasting my time. I really wish this dragon would move a little bit faster.
Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes.
Oh, whatever. Whatever.
Good.
Let's just go. Forget it. What is with the music? Jesus.
Were you able to collect some more information?
Yes, thank you. We've found out that there were many creatures held in this complex.
Those creatures must have died by now, without food and drink.
Malachi held them in some kind of stasis that prolonged their life. If you could find out where they were held, this would be a great help.
Didn't you find a room like that already? I mean, you've been here almost a year now.
We've only scratched the surface of this complex, Shaikan. Mostly we were reading through Malachi's extensive library.
Then I'll search for this room for you.
Because you're an absolutely useless person.
Yes.
2k XP. Oh, I only need like 200 more to level up. Still more work. Find out where the creature Malachi research were held. I think I already know where.
Good.
Good, good. Yeah, let us be off.
Save.
What did you find out?
I found out something about your past.
Please tell me.
You were wounded in some kind of explosion and found by some elves, who healed you. Soon after, you left them, and came by the infamous alchemist Malachi, who lured you into his laboratory, knocked you out, and used you for his experiments. But obviously not even Malachi could get past your mental defenses, and so you remained a prisoner in stasis, until our expedition found you, and revived you with dragon blood.
Thank you, Shaikan. This is something to start with, although it still doesn't answer who I really am.
I doubt even Malachi knew. We've found some logs about you on the memory card, but they are almost empty. I'm not sure what to do with them. Do you remember anything about them?
As I've told you, there was this machine where Malachi used those memory cards. If you can find this machine, you might be able to fill these logs.
But that would mean you'd have to subject yourself again to this machine, remembering your fear and pain at your flashback earlier on. I'm not sure this is a good idea.
That was because I was overwhelmed by the sudden memory. If I step into it willingly, you might be able to surpass my mental defenses.
Are you sure?
I've never been so sure in my entire life, at least the life I can remember. I want this, Shaikan. Please help me.
I will search for this machine, and hope we'll be able to do this without hurting you.
What did you find out?
There's something I need to tell you.
Yeah, level.
You sound concerned. What is it?
More than 1,000 years ago, you were found by elves who helped you recover after you were gravely wounded. While on your way to Turganach, you were attacked by a young love-blinded elf, but you repelled his attack using instinctive magic. He struck a deal with a demon lord to be able to hunt you down, but you thwarted his attack a second time. This hunter came under the influence of Malakay, who procured him with a gas that knocked you out, so that he could bring you here. When he witnessed Malakay's research, which was torture to you, this hunter remembered his true feelings for you. Pained that he couldn't save you, he fled the place, promising himself to be a wiser man and a better judge from that day on. But obviously not even Malakay could get past your mental defenses, and so you remained a prisoner in stasis, until our expedition found you and revived you with dragon blood.
You know who this hunter is?
You do too. And if it wasn't for him, you'd still be in stasis.
There's some kind of alarm going
How
on in my
could he
house.
do this to
I'm
me?
gonna go check it out.
Love leads to strange reactions sometimes. I think he honestly regrets what he did, but is wise enough to accept that he can't change these past events. There's something I need to tell you.
You sound concerned. What is it?
Love leads to strange reactions sometimes. I think he honestly regrets what he did, but is wise enough to accept that he can't change. Nothing so far.
There have to be some clues out there.
Well, it's a good thing it's 30 minutes because I need to turn off this stupid fire alarm. For some reason, it's going off like crazy. So yeah.